Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, Prep 1. How are you today? Today we are going to have science revision. لازم يا اولاد واحنا بنحل نكون مركزين جدا لان في تشويسز كتير قوي هتكون شبه بعضها، وسؤال التشوز مش من الاسئله الصعبه خالص، بس احنا لازم برضو نتأنى كده ونركز في الاسئله بتاعتنا. اوكي؟ طيب let's go. The first question is Ag is a symbol of sulfur, silver, gold, zinc. First, we must know the symbols of all these elements. You must keep all of them in your mind. Sulfur symbol is S, while silver is Ag, gold Au, zinc Zn. So the answer is silver. Next question. From the examples of behavioral adaptation, we know that the concept of adaptation is some modification in structure, behavior, or function to be adapted or to tolerate with the conditions of environment. Okay? And there are many types of adaptation like structural, behavioral, and functional. The first type is structural adaptation. It is a modification in the structure of a living organism, like the modification of front limbs in case of whales into paddles to enable them for swimming, okay, to enable them to swim, or the modification in the camel's bed, which is modified, the camel's limb, which are modified into flat bed to enable it to move in hot desert, the strong hoof in horse to enable it to move in rocky soil. Okay, so behavioral adaptation like migration of birds, like hibernation, like estivation, and so on. Functional adaptation, which is also said to be behavioral, which is said to be biological adaptation, is the same concept for functional adaptation. Okay, so let's back to our question. From the examples of behavioral adaptation, camel's bed, it is structural adaptation. Bird's beak, it is structural also. Stick insects, it is a type of camouflage. Okay, bird's migration, so the answer is bird migration. Truth. Water molecule consists of space atoms. Let's know the structure of water molecule. The symbol of water molecule is H2O, which means that it consists of 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. So it consists of 3 atoms. So our answer is water molecule consists of 3 atoms of 2 different elements, which are hydrogen and oxygen. Next, on doubling speed, kinetic energy increases to. Let's pay attention for this question because it is very important. As we know that kinetic energy, TE, equals half multiplied mass multiplied velocity square. Okay, if the mass increases to double, kinetic energy increases to double. Okay, but there is a square in case of velocity. If the velocity increases to double, kinetic energy will increases 4 times. Let's have a small example. If we know that the mass equal to velocity equals 4, okay? Let's solve this problem. So TE equals 2 multiplied mass, which equals 2 multiplied 4 power 2. So the answer will be 16 joule. Okay, but in case of doubling speed, it will be 8. So kinetic energy in this case equals TE equal half multiplied 2 multiplied, okay, multiplied 8 square. So the answer will equal 64. So it increases 4 times. So in case of doubling speed, kinetic energy increases 4 times. The last one. Next question. Which of the following is from very active metals? As we know that metals are classified into very active metals, less active, and inactive metals. Very active metals, they are like sodium and potassium. Less active metals, they are like iron, aluminum, and copper. While inactive metals like silver, Ag, and gold, Au. So let's back to our question. Which of the following is from very active metals? Silver, copper, sodium, platinum. So the answer is sodium. Next question. Insectivorous plants found insects to get protein. This type of plants, they can't absorb nitrogenous elements from the soil, which are responsible for making protein. So they get their protein by pouncing these insects, okay? So they get, or they pounce insects to get protein. Next, from soft substance at room temperature, we know that some substances are solid at room temperature. There are some substances that are soft at room temperature, like rubber, clothes, while there are other substances which must be heated to be softened, okay? Like what? Like iron. So let's back to our question. From soft substance at room temperature as iron, copper, rubber, sulfur. So the answer is rubber. From the substance that don't be softened by heating, sulfur and coal. Heat energy transferred through gases by conduction, convection, radiation, convection, and radiation. The answer is convection and radiation. The chemical symbol of copper is Zn. It is zinc. Cu, yes. You must keep in mind all the symbols of our elements that we have studied. Chemical energy is stored in car battery, car lamps, dynamo, car motor. In this point, we must know some conversions of energy, like car battery or food. In car battery and food, energy is stored in form of chemical energy. Okay, so chemical energy is stored in car battery or food. While in car lamps, we know that electric energy is changed into light energy. Dynamo changes kinetic energy into electric energy. Car motor, it is responsible or it is present in the car in which electric energy is changed into kinetic energy. Okay, so the answer is chemical energy is stored in car batteries. Cycles from this partition is very important. As we know that our plants are divided according to the way of reproduction into some plants that reproduce or have the reproduction process by spores, and they are like adiantum and Bouguer. And there are other plants which are divided or reproduced by forming seeds. And they are divided into two types, which are gymnosperm and angiosperm. From gymnosperm plants, cycas and pine plants, and angiosperm plants, they are divided into two types, which are monocotyledon and dicotyledon. Monocotyledon they are like wheat and zea or maize, while dicotyledon they are like bean and pear plants. Okay, so let's back to our question. Cycas is from angiosperm. Cycas is from gymnosperm, which reproduce by forming seeds. Okay, yes. The positive pole of sample electric cell is as we know that the simple electric cell consists of two poles in which positive pole is made up of copper and it is connected to negative pole which is made up of zinc, and the electricity moves from copper to zinc. So copper is the positive pole while zinc is the negative pole. So the question says that the positive pole of simple electric cell is copper. Choose which of the following have very weak intermolecular forces. As we know that the intermolecular force, they are the force which binds between molecules of a substance. Our substance may be solid, liquid, or even a gas. In case of solid, the intermolecular space are narrow, while the intermolecular force are very strong. In case of liquid, the intermolecular space are intermediate, while in case of gas, they are very large. Intermolecular force, they are in solid, as we said that they are very strong. In case of liquids, they are weak, while in case of gas, they are very weak. So let's return back to our question. Which of the following have very weak intermolecular force? As we said that the very weak intermolecular force, they are present in case of gases. So the answer will be oxygen. Which of the following is a diatomic molecule? Liquid, molecule of substance are divided into two types, which are element molecule and compound molecule. In case of element molecule, it consists of only one type of element, and it may be monatomic, which consists of only one type of atom and only one atom. Okay, like what? Like mercury. And diatomic. And it is a liquid molecule like mercury, but mercury is monatomic, while the diatomic molecule is bromine. And the compound molecule, it means that it is a molecule that consists of more than one type of elements, like what? Like ammonia, NH3. It consists of one atom of nitrogen and 3 atoms of hydrogen. Water, which consists of 2 atoms of hydrogen and only 1 atom of oxygen. And hydrogen chloride, which consists of 1 atom of hydrogen combined with 1 atom of chlorine. So let's return back to our question. Which of the following is a diatomic liquid? The answer is bromine. Heat energy transfers through gases by, as we answer this question before, the answer is convection and radiation. And at this point, we must know that conduction is the method or the way through which heat transfers through solids. Convection is related to gases and liquids. Radiation, it is related to material medium and non-material medium. So the answer will be the last one, convection and radiation. From animals which have external and internal support as animals are divided according to the presence of support into some animals which have internal support, like mammals, like what? Like cow, for example, and external support, like desert snail. And both internal and external support like aquatic turtle. So let's return back to our question. From animals that have external and internal support as aquatic turtle, the second one. On doubling speed, kinetic energy increases to, we have answered this question before, it increases to 4 times. An electric heater, electric energy changes into there are some conversions of energy in some electric machines or electric devices, like what? Electric heater. Look at its name, it is electric heater, so it converts electric energy into heat energy. So the answer is electric heater, electric energy changes into heat energy. But true or false, ammonia is a compound molecule, as we have answered or have explained from some minutes, that ammonia has a symbol of NH3, so it consists of 2 different elements, which are nitrogen and hydrogen, so it is compound molecule, so the answer is true. Secretion of poison in a snake is a behavioral adaptation, as we said that secretion of poison or secretion of sweat in case of human is a functional or biological adaptation, so the answer will be false. The number of teeth in lower jaw of rodents is rodents like rat, squirrel, and gerbil have one pair of teeth in each jaw. Okay, while lagomorph like rabbit has two pairs of teeth in the upper jaw and one pair only in the lower jaw. So rodents have only one pair of teeth in each jaw. The third energy level is saturated with space electrons. As we know that the number of electrons is determined through the rule 2n power 2, where n is the number of energy level. And he asked us about the third energy level. So put n with a value of 3. So the answer will be 2 multiplied 3 power 2, it equals 18. So the third energy level is saturated with 18 electrons. The potential energy equals 0 at, as we know that potential energy equals weight multiplied the height. It equals 0 when or where the height equals 0. So when the object is put at Earth's surface, there is no height. The height will equal 0. So potential energy equals 0 when the object is put at Earth's surface. Okay, this is all the questions that we have in our science revision. If you have any question, please raise your hand and I will answer you. I'm waiting you for any question. Do you have any question? Okay, thank you for today, and I hope to meet you in the tomorrow in your exam, and I hope you got good luck. Thank you for today.